Hi guys, it's Friday. It is the 19th of July, and wow, wow, that's all I have to say. Wow. We have a scam out there, and it's pretty good. They got someone had booked a cruise for Mother's Day. All good, paid for, all good. And they got a letter that looks pretty official from Carnival and said, hey, we have a free upgrade for you. Was okay, so call this number if you wish to do an upgrade. So they went and they did an upgrade. They called and they wanted the booking number and other things, and then she paid the $200 and some difference. This was additional fees or something, but not for the upgrade. Well, she got off the phone. She gave me, that don't feel right. Wait a minute here. So she calls up Carnival, and they said, no, ma'am, we don't do that. But instead of taking it one step further, she did not tell them, well, they have my booking number. What can we do to protect my cruise? And this person says, you know what? It's okay. It was her fault, her stupidity. So, basically, as soon as she got off, she went and then got and stopped payment on that money. So the scammer went one step further. He was probably going to do it anyway. Went in because they had the booking number and canceled the cruise. As soon as she got the email, she got back on there and said, okay, can we just rebook the cruise? She goes, my fault, me bad. I'm not blaming anyone but me. Well, the cruise was full. It was full. Like I said, there's no wiggle room much anymore when it comes to cruises. Well, it's a Mother's Day cruise, but most of all, that the demand for cruising right now is really high. Seeing some tapering off, but still pretty high. Those cruise ships not full. We gotta fill it. Let's put out a special. That's not happening right now. So I do feel bad for this person, but she said she gets lots of emails from Carnival, so do I, and it looked very legit. She said a person answered the phone, was very polite, very professional, but then, she just, after you got off, you get that feeling, and she did the right thing by calling Carnival. But the one thing is she did not do, and she realized that they had her booking number, that she did not inform Carnival of this. They could have changed her booking number, and she knows this now. She's okay with it. Like I said, her fault. But she is putting a warning out there for anyone who gets letters saying about upgrade or this and that. Don't call them. Go straight to the website. Get their number, because this number was different than the other number, and it can be. And you say, I got an email today saying there's an upgrade. They'll go in, they'll check your booking, and they'll say, no, ma'am, we didn't send you that email. That's a scam. That's the only thing that's sad about this is she doesn't get to go on her Mother's Day cruise, or didn't get to go on her Mother's Day cruise. She probably did book a cruise, but not got to go on that cruise, which is kind of sad in so many ways. But what would you do if you got an email, and you get emails all the time from Carnival and it looked very official, and you called that number and she talked nicely, she talked professional, she had all the answers, but something just still didn't feel right, but it was after the fact. If this happens to you and you've done this, or someone says, look, I got an upgrade, I'm going to call that number. Say, don't call that number. Go to Carnival's webpage. You call that number, and they will tell you if that's a scam or not. I do feel bad because, I know Mother's Day has passed, but this is a new and growing and very similar to the scam that happened to the lady who booked her cruise, and they got hold of her booking number. Now, don't hold this lady at fault. She realized what she's done. But the point of the matter is she wants everyone to know that these scams are out there, and in the most professional way. She wasn't nervous. She wasn't rushing her. She was taking her time like a Carnival agent has in the past, and went through everything, what the fees were for, down to the nitty-gritty. And it turned out to be a scam. They didn't get any money from her, but her cruise was canceled. I don't know if she got any refund from her cruise. I don't know how soon her cruise was. I don't know. She didn't say in her blog. Thank you for the story, by the way. But it was this year. But that's okay. There's other ways to go on a cruise. It doesn't have to be for Mother's Day, but it was nice that this was sent to me, and thank you very much for that. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday. This weekend's my husband's birthday. That's right. He will be 64 years old. 64 years old. Think about that. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Get out, spend time with your family like I do. Take a weekend trip. Because I'm planning a weekend trip. I got to do a weekend trip coming up. I don't care where it is. I got to go. So I got to do something. But if you have another story and you want to send it to me, go to my Facebook page. My email is there. Send it to me and tell me, write it down in detail the best way you can remember. And I'll put it right out here on Coffee Talk. So this is about things that happen to people traveling, period. Lots of them, and most of them are on cruise ships. I give very little stories on any other camping trip, but I do have one that happened in Disney. I'll share that with you on Monday. And that's more of a horror story, if you ask me, because, wow. Anyway, we're going to stick to this one. This is all about scams. So please, if you get any upgrade through the email, do not call that number back. Go straight to Carnival or NCL or any other website. Get the number, call them, say, I got this email, and they'll say, oh no, that's not us, that's a scam. So, and if it's legit, they're more than happy to help you with that upgrade. So, ta-ta for now, and enjoy. Today we're honoring Pig.